Coming up in this episode.
Hey, buddy, can you have a look at my lips dry? Sorry, mate. I've got a girlfriend.
The worst part is that she said, "Is my mouth dry?"
Is my mouth dry? Okay.
Did he open his mouth and stick his tongue out?
Can we just...
Coming up in
Otherwise,
this
it's
episode.
just maroon.
All right. Okay. Well, you were born.
Yes, so it makes sense.
Yeah, you were born here.
Yeah.
So it makes absolute sense.
And I loved the origin growing up too. Like that was my mum's thing every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was my footy introduction before I actually cared about footy or knew the rules and stuff like that. I just had the night of my
Coming
life.
up in this episode.
How good was that game, mate?
Second to my wedding day, of course. Just. No, I'm just kidding. But am I? No.
You can't be that much into the Warriors. Who got you started in the Warriors?
Do you know when you do that laugh? When you like
Coming up
head
in this
back.
episode.
the head back laugh,
High-pitched.
you know, and my old man happened to be there at the time. He just looked dead set in my eyes and go, "What is that?"
Did he yank it?
But I'm giving you like the real PG
Yeah.
version. And
What does that mean?
Welcome to Bigfoot Press. We hope you enjoy this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Hey guys, welcome to another podcast, Bigfoot Press. I'm joined here by Joe and Taylor. We're going to try like a fireside chat format where we sort of delve through different segments. We want everyone's feedback to let us know what they like and what they don't like, what they want us to continue with and what they don't want us to continue with. The only caveat is that we can't have you say, turn this all off. So please, we want to at
You have
least
to
do
like
one
something.
segment. Yeah,
Please.
can we just bring one segment to you, if that's okay? First segment, we're going to talk about Taylor. Taylor's just come back from New Zealand. She has not been to New Zealand for 13 years. 13 years?
Yeah.
12, 13
12,
years?
12 years, yeah.
Whoa.
So last time I went, I think I was like 12 years younger than I am right now. Which was young.
Yeah, which is young.
It was like 13 or something like that.
Far out. You were 13.
Maybe 14. I feel like it was our second year anniversary. So I would have been 14 turning 15. Gross.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can't remember anything except that I loved it. And it wasn't for very long either. I had like joined Jerome, my husband, on his holiday with his family. So like I came in halfway through. So man, it was nice to go back as an adult. And I could like just do whatever I wanted to do. I was like the boss. Are you lying? It was so fun.
So no children on this trip?
No, just me and Jerome.
Oi.
But yeah, I had 48 hours there and we squeezed as much as we could in. But it was just beautiful. The whole thing was beautiful. The food was good. The people were nice to me. And I just wanted to stay. I didn't want to come back just yet. But, children.
2011, number one song.
Children.
Can you guys guess? Just 2011.
2011, number one song.
That was 13 years ago.
Not.
Dane Rumble, Cruel. I don't know.
Someone wants to fight. Someone wants to fight song already.
I'm just throwing out there. I'm pretty sure it wasn't it 2011? What was out 2011?
Adele, Rolling in the
Of
Deep.
course it was.
So yeah, Rolling in the Deep. It's that old now.
Wow.
13.
So not Dane Rumble?
Not Dane Rumble, not at this point. Taylor, tell us about what you experienced in New Zealand. Some of the questions I've written down to ask is, what did you find different between the two countries? Because you were born here.
Well, first off, everyone's just a little bit, and I can say this because I was born here, just a bit kinder. Everyone's just like, we got on the plane. We've been on the plane for like 20 minutes, and the guy that was sitting next to us, "Oh, are you heading home?" We said, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you just want some M&Ms? You mean just you want to share with us?" Just
Wow.
as like it's the little things, like the customs, the people at the airport were real nice. Just having a chat with you. Like, I feel like here it's just a little bit more like, oh, we have a job to do, like, bugger off. But they're like, what are you up to? Like, felt like a bit more like family. Maybe that's because I was a drone.
That's really
too, but
awesome.
Everyone was just nice.
I would have been like, what's in your M&Ms?
They were peanut.
Well, they're just peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. He just
They're my
like ripped
favourite.
open the packet and he was like, let's all
Next minute.
get together.
Next minute.
Yeah, I'll have them.
Well, where are you getting your M&Ms?
Do me a favor. Don't wake up, my friend.
He's dead tired.
Man, he's dead tired. Man, I would have been like, yeah. That's me, though. Skeptical, wired.
Yeah, could it be because you were heading there with fresh eyes?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think we were really excited too because
Yeah.
it had been so long. So like our vibe was really happy. We were like, Jerome went to an ice cream store and he was like a 5-year-old. He was like, "Oh, can I please have like a
really?
goody goody gumdrops and like a single cone?" She was like, "Yeah, like what are you? Are you
Orange
all
chocolate
right?"
chip? Orange chocolate chip?
Nah, he's a
No.
goody goody gumdrops all the way.
So
But
what did you
like-
try there that you didn't have here?
To be honest, we mostly went to the bakery, and because I was only there for 2 days, it was like bakery 1, bakery 2, bakery 3, bakery 4. But the pies, like you guys have been saying, the pies in New Zealand are the best. I'm like, okay.
different,
But have
eh?
you been to the BP? Because
It's not 4 and 20. It's not 4 and 20.
Yeah, they are
No.
like.
Hey, that's a potential sponsor. Sorry.
No, they're good.
I love 4 and 20 pies. I just throw that.
But they're not New Zealand pies, eh?
But the bakery was so.
We were staying at a hotel. We
Yeah.
paid $30 for a half an hour Uber to get to this one specific bakery that I found on TikTok.
Where was it? What suburb? Name
About
of the
half an hour away from where I was in the city.
shop?
Half an
Did
hour
you go
away.
north or south or?
We did North Island, so we stayed like right next to the Sky Tower, and then we went to the suburb where this pie shop was called Ashby Pies. Holy,
Pies.
Ashby. That sounds fancy.
That's
and
a
they're Warrior
fancy
supporters
name.
as well. So
Was it near the stadium?
it wasn't too far from the stadium. I think it was like 15 minutes from the stadium, so it wasn't like ridiculously far from there. But
How
it's
many
like-
pies did you have?
Yeah, we had 4.
Each?
No,
Oh,
no, we had 4 total, but they were massive. We struggled, but man, they were so good. Like
Wait.
I can taste them right now.
When you say they're so good,
Mm.
did you know that they were Warriors fans before you bought the pies?
It did help, yeah, because they had an Up the Wild sign outside, so I felt really welcome immediately.
Then there you have it.
Hey, I don't care if that's cheating, all right? It was still good.
Ashby pies. Okay, there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
try Ashby pies.
Yeah.
I've never actually been. Okay.
It was so good.
man. And so the pies were a point of
pies.
difference that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Anything else about New Zealand, particularly Auckland, because they say that Auckland has a bit of a microclimate or its own. Auckland's its own thing, and everyone else is exists outside of Auckland.
The rest of New
has
Zealand.
a different the rest of New Zealand and then Auckland. Did you find Aucklanders?
I would have really have loved to travel outside of it a little bit more because I feel like there was just way more to see. I feel like it was a little bit of like a Brisbane vibe, but just way less busy. Like we got there mid-afternoon Saturday, walking around the I suppose the CBD of Auckland, if that's what they call it. And it was just like no one was there. And it felt like we were like, are we in the right, like it was nice, but I was like, are we in the right spot? Because where is everybody? But that's the difference because you go to Brisbane and you're kind of like pushing shoulders with everybody, trying to get through, trying to see stuff. This just felt like we had the whole place to ourselves. So like that was also really nice for a change of scenery. And
Did you hit K Road?
no, we were like one street over. We didn't realize that was like the place to
Oh,
be.
really?
Yeah. So this whole time
Quirky.
we were like nothing.
Quirky K Road.
We
Any
did-
memories from K Road?
That's where I got my first piercing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So right at the top where Queen Street meets K Road.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
there was a parlor there, and as when you're young, you're just like, oh, I just want to try something. And I went in there with one of the usos, and I was like,
Earpiece.
you know what? Let's get my tongue pierced.
Oh,
Man, that's when tongue piercings were on, man. Like,
Like, I
if
just-
not on as in, I never got one, but but like people were
I did.
getting
Yeah,
them.
I got one.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, I thought, well, why not? If you're gonna go for it, go full Monty, right? And just go with it.
Yeah.
My dad hated it. My dad hated it. Like he didn't know that I had my tongue pierced for like, I don't know, 6 months or so or something. And then when I laughed out too hard,
Oh, no.
Dad was like, "What is that?"
How were you laughing,
Hold
bro?
up.
You're like, so how were you laughing?
Look, when I laugh, I laugh.
Give us a sample.
I'm not
Give
gonna.
us a
I'm
sample.
not gonna
Give us
you
a sample of
there's
how
no,
you laugh.
There's no sampling here.
Oh,
all right?
man.
Okay, but I laughed. You know when you do that laugh, when you like
Yeah, head back.
the head back laugh,
High-pitched.
and my old man happened to be there at the time. He just looked dead set in my eyes and go, "What is that?"
Did he yank it?
But I'm giving you like the the real PG
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
version. And
What does that mean?
And I felt like my friend who was dead tired. And he was like, get out.
Did you say,
Oh.
Get out.
remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied.
I lied. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, you know, that's
Oh, wow.
that's if there's something that comes to mind, you know, I got my tongue pierced and regretted it after that. So it is what it is.
You got pierced.
I know, right?
Got your heart pierced.
You know.
What else happened in Cairo?
I just don't know how do I top that. I did see heaps of people going to K Road because we had gone to the bar close to our restaurant, and then we gave that up for kebabs, which are also mean over there. And then it was lines of people going down to K Road. I was like, that looks like fun down there. And we just went to bed. But we did the Weta Museum. Have you guys ever done that?
No, I think that's a newer
Weta
thing,
Museum.
Is that the movie?
Like the production,
Yeah.
production thing?
like the
Yeah, where they do like, you know, like visual effects and stuff like that. Yeah, we did. They had like a whole room filled with like a miniature castle that they had just built out of like
Mordor.
sticks and stuff.
Sorry, that
Wow.
just came
That's
to
how it
mind,
felt.
basically.
Like,
Wow.
I said to Jordan, I was like, I kind of want to get some like stick figures and like start having a play. It was very immersive. You could touch everything. It was gangster.
Okay, well, there you have it. You know what? It's funny because, like, of all the years and however many times I've been back, which is not often, but I have been back, I've never actually come across the Weta Museum.
Yeah.
How
it was
cool
so
is that? Well, at least for those that are like me and didn't know.
Yeah, it was well worth it. And the tour guide was funny. It was just, it was a laugh. It was really cool. We did that and then we went to the Warriors game.
And tell us what happened at the Warriors.
I just had the night of my life.
Man, how good was that
yeah.
game, man?
Second to my wedding day, of course.
Oh.
Just. No, I'm just kidding. But am I? No.
You can't be that much into the Warriors. Who got you started in the Warriors?
Jerome, my husband.
Oh.
But it's like he's been a Warriors fan for ages. His family are diehard Warriors fans. And then I've kind of just always been there for the family catch-ups week in, week out. And then last year we all just like diehard. Not getting off the train. This is it for me.
Was there a moment that you can remember when you know what? I'm not going to turn back. This is officially my go-to team.
I feel like it was an accumulation of the moment I realized that being a Warriors fan not just meant that I got to watch them play a good game, but that it also meant that my family were all getting together for a game for 2 hours to sit and laugh and scream at a TV. And it was that realization of like, we all get to catch up and we get to watch the Warriors play. And so now it's like something I look forward to. Like I was sad, like genuinely sad when footy season was over. Who am I right now? I've got the NRL app. What do you mean? I checked the ladder. What do you mean? This
That's
isn't
good,
me.
man.
So
You are immersed in the...
yeah,
In the...
I almost cried when I got there to the fortress.
Yeah.
Are you lying?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
did you
like
feel
I walked
you were
in,
on
I was like,
hallowed
oh
ground?
my days,
Wow.
I'm home. Yeah,
You know, when you're walking with the crowd, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then you're like all in there.
you're the majority. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's where we watched Metallica.
Yeah.
Man.
At the
Crazy.
stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big day out. They
Cool.
hold big day out at the stadium.
True.
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, big day out.
Yeah.
But 2007.
Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah. No, it's a good
That's it.
festival. Man, you're fully into it.
Yeah, I'm dedicated.
I should
Okay,
have.
so you're a player.
The whole team. Nah, obviously I love Sean Johnson because Sean Johnson. I love all of them. I love Dallin. I love even the new guys like
I like-
Tane Tuapiki. He's so good,
yeah.
man.
All of them except for Rocco.
What do you
Rocco
mean?
Berry.
I got to ask, so why all of them except for Rocco Berry?
Yeah. What did he do to you?
I just. Nah, this is not a rugby league podcast. Let's move on.
Oh, no, I just thought
Just- There's a documentary out online. Like we played. He's a rugby union player. I won't come down too hard. No, there's a couple of moments, couple of mistakes that just seemed to compound. Not just this year, but last year as well.
okay.
And then when I saw that they moved on Vailea to the Cowboys, I was like, man, are you serious? Like, how many other centers have left the Warriors not because of Rockaberry, but like just they must see something about him that I don't see. But I usually see him clutching at grass. Someone stepped him or something.
Well, I guess with stuff like that, it's just the stuff that goes on, you know, when they're training and, you know, they see.
Yeah, he must be a great trainer.
Yeah.
Probably just has the yips when he gets out on the field or something. I don't know.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Slow
Sorry,
progress,
Rocco.
slow progress.
Hope you still watch us. It's all good. No, yeah.
So,
No
Johnson.
malice.
Yeah,
Sean.
Johnson. He's just a man. Family man. Plays well. Golden Point last year. Oh, my days. just makes it fun to watch. You know, you can't wait to see what he's going to do next. When he plays well. So I just love them all. They can do no wrong in my eyes, to be honest. We could like miss a goal and I'm like, well, the next one's ours, you know. The positivity that I have
like
for them
that.
to win, but it's not always the favorite. Tram's like, just shut up. And I'm like,
All right, so we officially have a Waz fan.
yeah, up the walls.
So up the Waz. And, of course, you know, ourselves, you know, we just...
What's that?
We're just in amongst, you know, in amongst it all already, you know. Dragons, chookies.
Man, don't bring up my dragons.
No, look.
But they won.
Don't have a go, bro.
Look.
this week.
Yeah, I know they
Oh,
have.
I'm not
they
gonna
were
really
good.
good.
They were good.
You
They
know,
were
Really
good.
good
it is what it is, you know.
I mean, they've beaten the Warriors,
We-
and then
we-
they beat Penrith this week.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying,
No,
like,
I just thought we
high
weren't
caliber
fighting, but that's
opposition.
fine.
No,
High caliber opposition.
they are. And the Warriors were up and up, right? You guys beat the Warriors. And, of course, anyone that can beat Penrith, bruv, that's
Yeah.
massive because the Chookies haven't been able to do that. You know, we've always run out of time. The last couple of years, we've just been running out of time against Penrith, even when they're depleted during Origins.
I was going to say, that's good now that they've lost half their players. It's very nice. I like it.
So would you go back? That's the question that everyone wants to know.
Yeah, we've already decided that we're going to take the kids back next
Nice.
year if time and money allow it.
Yeah.
Because I think that they'd love it. And there's stuff there that, like, I can't wait to be like, oh, me and your dad did this when we were, like, 15. So, like, hot pools, the luge. Can't wait to take them on all of that.
Oh, you mean the whole of the North Island? Like
Yeah,
other
we'd like to
parts?
do, like, hopefully 2 weeks if we can. But I feel like once you go, you kind of want to do as much as you physically can because it's taken us so long to get back. We're nervous if we don't do a good trip. It'll be another 12 years before we get there.
Yeah.
So. But, yeah, definitely going back.
So is Wairewara still
No,
around?
gone. Oh, yeah, gone.
Oh, wow.
I saw a TikTok of someone driving by. I can't remember if it was Parakai or Wairewara. Like, I'm sure it was Wairewara because I sent it to Jazz and she was like, "Oh man,
Well, that was the first thing I thought about when
Go.
you said hot pools. I thought about Wairewara hot pools, and I was like, "Go, is that still around?"
no, bulldozed." I'll try and find some footage.
Yeah. So when you say hot pools, you're talking about Rotorua?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because that's where my husband's from. So we went back there pretty much for majority of my first time. And yeah, we did the hot pools there and then the luges there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did all of that right there.
Man,
Yeah.
I think I just had a TikTok moment where I just went, when you say hot pools, Rotorua, and then someone would have paused it, named it, and put like, you know, crickets out there with me pausing like this, right? Fire out. I'm just saying, you know.
I'm just saying.
So I was thinking, Wairewara for, yeah. So far, that's cool. So the North Island and then probably the South Island is beautiful.
Yeah. I'd love
South
to do
Island.
Christchurch and
Queenstown.
Queenstown, yeah. Everyone says you have to go to Queenstown.
So New Zealand, seafood is a mainstay, right? Like, you know, Gout County, but we won't go there. Like, you know, is seafood something that you know? You know, not
No.
a big...
And we kept walking past, like, it'd be like, fresh oysters, $5. And she'd be like, oh my gosh, babe, this is us. And I was like, huh? It's you. You go. And I'll circle back. I just can't do it.
Just fish in general?
So
Like,
yeah, just seafood in general. It's not even New Zealand based. It's just everybody.
It's just
I don't
every-
want it from anyone.
yeah. How about fish and chips?
I'll do like a crumbed fish. Pass me a calamari. I'll have a try.
Okay.
I'm just like the lowest level of seafood that you could get on that one.
So the
The one that's
fried-
almost chicken.
the deep fried stuff,
Yeah.
they can get close to chicken and pork, and then
Yeah,
you're like,
that's right.
that'll do me.
Perfect.
I'm
Yum.
all right with that.
Yeah.
But anything other than that, you're like, poison.
Yeah, pretty much poison. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Poison.
Save more for everybody else. That's my view. Like, you know, I'm not trying to hog
You'd
your
be like
favorite
one of my
food.
favorite people to take to
Yeah.
a seafood.
Yeah.
Like, you know, be like, order the bread.
double for you.
Order all the fish that you can or want, any seafood,
Yeah.
and then just get some, like, I don't know.
Garlic bread on the
garlic bread.
side. Yeah.
All right. We'll get heaps
Chip
of
chips.
that for you.
Man, so I found an article online. Could you check that out, please, Ella? Yeah. Apparently, it's decades of business follies, man. Raised. It's that's what's left of childhood memories.
Wow. I think my heart just sank just now. Like, I remember almost drowning.
Right there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What about climbing all the way to the top and not wanting to come down on the slide? Because
I went down the black hole. I'm sure it was called the black hole, and I think I donked my head a couple of times, and then I got into the water, and I was too dizzy, so I was like reaching for air. But why would I? I got you, man.
Still the one.
Shania would say you're still the one.
Oh, that's sad.
Cue Shania Twain music.
Sorry.
Oh, well, actually, in saying that, I was at a bar, I think it was the Empire, and there was a band that was playing. I think they were called Liquid at the time. And they actually played that song, but they made it so that when he said, man, I feel like a woman, as in I feel like a nice cool drink of yum. But they made it that way, right? Kept the lyrics and whatnot, and I got it. And I think I was the only one that got it, maybe because I wasn't sober. But when he was like, I feel like a woman, and I was like, I get you. I see you. And I'm glad that we didn't lock eyes.
Yeah.
Because then it probably would have been awkward. But I saw him.
I knew what you meant.
He just didn't see me. That's the only thing. But yeah.
Well, that brings us to the next segment. Well, Joe feels like a woman. What caught your eye this week? So I'm yet to even to name this, but standout of this week, or what's caught your eye? We'll start with Joe.
You know what? I got a name for it. Maybe we should call it like stand up and clap moment. What's your stand up and clap moment?
I don't have a stand up and clap. Mine's the Origin teams.
Mine is
Been announced.
commiserations to the South Island, because your top team now is the Highlanders. But I was quite stoked that the Crusaders are not making the finals
Oh,
for the first time since 2017.
Wow.
Well, actually, no, they won it in 2017, but 2016. So since 2017, the Crusaders were always in to be able to win it, right?
Wow.
And they won it. So what? 7, 8 in a row?
That's massive.
That's a
Scott
dynasty,
Robertson,
right? That's a dynasty. And I love the fact that they can do that. And that is like, that, I don't know where you go with that one, but
No, it's good.
up
That's
to
a
the
good
Crusaders,
standard.
up the Crusaders. But, you know, man,
That's an error.
look, I think the Super Rugby or Rugby Union in the Southern Hemisphere with the provincials and all that, I think that's a big positive for everybody, because it's like, okay, people can go, oh, sweet, let's wow our team on,
Yeah.
you know? So now
A
people
change.
can go up the Blues,
Yeah.
go, come on.
Oh, you're talking about Auckland Blues?
Yeah.
I was talking about Origin.
Better not be talking about Origin Blues.
I was talking about Origin Blues.
We'll get to that
Oi.
later. But up the Blues, you know, I'm saddened that it's, you know, they're just labeled as franchises, but Auckland Blues, you know, this year we could do it. I'm sure we can do it, you know, legit. But the Crusaders, I think that was one standout moment.
That's
Because I was
crazy.
like, that's cool, you know, this is really good for rugby union for everybody else. Give everybody else a chance, you know, it's like, there we go. So that stood out for me. But we'll see where it goes from here. How about you?
Yes. Stand out for me. Sorry, Moana. Sorry, Maui. Yeah, so I saw the trailer for Moana 2 coming out in November. Have you both watched the trailer?
I've never seen it.
I have.
You know, wait, whoa.
Okay.
The trailer or Moana?
Okay.
Oh, no. Everybody hold on.
I feel like I'm going to burn real soon. Okay, so I haven't seen the trailer to Moana.
Okay, yeah.
Moana 2, sorry. But I did hear that it was probably the most watched
Yeah, it was.
trailer in the history
Yes.
of everything wonderful that is Moana. Okay. I'm not burning, right? I'm not going to burn.
No, you're fine. No, I watched it and I'm very excited because I've been watching. I tried to force OG Moana number 1, onto my son, who wasn't having a bar of it. It took me 2 years to get him to want to watch it.
Wow.
He was scared of Maui. So we could get to the point where Maui comes on, and then from there it was like, no, I'm not doing it. But then I finally got him hooked, and now I've got my daughter hooked. And so I'm like excited for, like, you know, fresh scene. But it got me thinking, because the comments were quite divided. Oh, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, don't ruin it, because the first one was so good. You know how the sequel normally ruins the first movie? And so I was thinking, what is your, like, underrated Disney movie that doesn't get enough love?
That doesn't get enough love.
Yeah.
Mulan, for me. I thought that was an amazing story.
It's such a good story. It's like a real proper story.
Mulan.
Is it based on a true story? Like a...
I think
I think the
so.
character. I think the
Yeah.
character. I think they do the whole loosely based, you know, sort of thing. Man, now to think of it,
Disney colonizing stories since the beginning. Take it, it's yours. Anyway, sorry, Disney.
Because, yeah, since I've had my kids, I'm rewatching a lot of movies that I haven't watched since I was a kid. And I just
Wow.
feel like they all want to watch, like, you know, the most popular ones, like Frozen, which was good.
Oh, man.
It was good.
I saw Frozen heaps of times.
But was it Hercules? Because that hits.
What do you mean, Hercules?
Hercules?
I haven't seen Hercules. The Disney Hercules.
yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
that's a good movie to watch.
Is it?
You know, it has one of the least amount of actual songs in it.
Wait,
There's
really?
only like 6 songs in the whole movie. In
Hercules?
comparison. Yeah. And they're like so good.
Oh,
You have-
wow.
Homework. You have to
Wow,
watch
yeah.
it this week. Let me
That's
know how you
amazing.
go.
Okay, you know what?
That's
I am gonna come back and tell you my underrated movie. Does it have to be a Disney movie?
No, I'll take anything.
But like, okay, cartoon.
Yeah, a kid's
a
movie.
A kid's movie that is so underrated. Yeah, I liked Hercules.
It's so
I did.
good. The singing in it, you're
Yeah.
lying.
See, now I'm thinking. So okay, so Moana 2, the trailer is. I need to check that out. You've seen the trailer?
Yeah.
And okay, what are your thoughts? What are your honest thoughts about? And look,
Why am I
know-
scared?
You know,
Now, I know why you're scared, because I had some opinions before about our big brother, Dwayne Johnson. I asked Taylor, is he narcissistic? Like, to his own detriment. No, not in a bad way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, everyone's like turning off right now. It's like
See ya.
Wait.
skipping.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah.
Or is he a marketing genius? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Who?
is it narcissism or is it marketing genius? The Rock, Dwayne. Like, because I follow him and I love his stuff, but just he puts out there numbers. And I guess I understand numbers and loving numbers and, you know, like being a spreadsheet guy myself, like, you know, like you want to see the results, but he put out there within 24 hours or just after the first 24 hours, the most seen, you know, Disney trailer in history. And I was just thinking, man, I remember the last time he started talking about numbers for his movies, and then people just came after him because he seemed to inflate some of the numbers. And that was around Black Adam, which I loved. I love Black
I
Adam.
liked it too.
I thought it was one of his better acting performances. And I know that sounds weird because I was never a DC fan, but like I thought, man, I don't know who Black Adam is, but I wouldn't mind seeing this. And then they cancelled it. But and then people are like, oh, he's overinflated his numbers. Like,
Don't they?
yeah, but I don't want Dwayne to do it.
you know.
That's the thing. I don't want
Not the Rock.
I don't want my Uso to do it, man. Like, you know.
True. Like, I haven't seen the trailer. I feel like I want to disappear for like a minute and a half and come back and then just give my piece on it. But yeah, wasn't really big on Black Adam.
You weren't?
Nah.
See, I don't know the comic origin, so but I just thought as an entertainment piece, I thought, oh yeah.
I think for
That was
DC too, because I mean, I'm a Marvel girl. I'll just own that. But yeah, DC doesn't always have like the best track record of producing the best superhero movies. I thought for a DC superhero movie, it was really good.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I thought there could have been
Better than Aquaman. I think.
Lion King.
Oh man,
3.
I'm going after everyone there. Like,
I didn't mind Aquaman.
Yeah. All I can say is, you know what? You know, you do you, boo, but my favorite, hands down, actually one of my top 2 hands down movies that's ever been made, whether it be Marvel or DC, has been Wonder Woman,
True.
Which one?
the first one. So the first Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
Because I loved the fact that before she even knew that she was tough, but that moment when they were in the trenches, right, and she heard there's people dying on the other side, right, she was like, I'm gonna go. Are you guys coming with me? He was, you're not. I'm gonna go anyway. But she didn't actually know that she was powerful.
good. Yeah.
She
just
didn't
did it.
realize that. She just knew that she needed to do something, right? And that was her character. And you go and you watch it and you didn't think, oh, that's a tough woman or that's a tough superhero. You thought, what an awesome human,
Yeah.
right? You would think, what an awesome hero. And that for me was it. So Wonder Woman would be my favorite. I don't know how we got to Wonder Woman.
Moana. Disney Moana.
But
Same.
yeah,
Dwayne narcissism. Marketing,
Leading woman.
Wonder Woman.
I just thought I'd just throw in like, the whole
Yeah.
superhero thing, and so Wonder Woman for me, Wonder Woman 2, I don't know. But yeah, Wonder Woman, one of the best. And I'm a DC fan. I love DC. So shout out to those that are staying in the trenches.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
So yeah, Moana.
Yep. Moana.
We'll just pop up the team. What is this team? The Queensland 2024 team for State of Origin.
Stunning.
Reece Walsh, Xavier Coates. That's not a bad team.
It's a good team.
Valentine Holmes, Mari Taulangi, Tom Dearden. Yeah, that's a good team. I don't know why everyone's talking about them being underdogs.
No, that's a Queensland myth. It's a Queensland thing to be the underdogs.
Are you going to support New South Wales because you got one of the Wires in the team?
No. I just love the Warriors when they play for the Warriors. Yeah. Like Fisher Harris, love him next year.
Mitchell
Hey,
Barnett.
not this
come on.
year. Next year. Sorry.
You got a Wire in the team.
I only bleed navy blue, not bright blue, New South Wales
Oh,
blue.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, navy blue.
Yeah. And red and green. Okay. Otherwise, it's just maroon.
All right. Okay. Well, you were born.
Yes, so it makes sense.
Yeah. You were
Yeah,
born here.
yeah,
So it makes absolute sense.
And I loved the Origin growing up too. Like that was my mum's thing every
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah. So that was my footy introduction before I actually cared about footy or like
Yeah.
knew the rules
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So yeah. Wait, are you guys not Queensland supporters?
No,
'cause
sorry.
you didn't.
We're not.
So I'm gonna go. No.
So about that. Thank you for joining us. It's been a real trip.
Wednesday night.
Man.
New South Wales versus Queensland. You can pop that up, Ella. I know you're a Queensland supporter. Don't be afraid.
It's okay. Look, I'm a big fan of Teddy. Like, obviously, he's
He's back in.
Chookies. I'm a big fan of Teddy.
Just today, right?
But I would have liked to have seen how
Dylan.
how
Yeah.
would have gone. Just to see how, because he's been like the best fullback for the last couple of years. But I'm excited because Teddy's in there, so I'm happy with that. But would have been good to see how Dylan Edwards would have gone.
Mm. I don't like that team though. But
They're
you gotta
good, that's
pick.
why I don't
You
like
got to pick the best of what's left, I guess. There's a few.
The best of what's left. What do you mean by that? I'm curious.
Oh no, I mean after all the injury runs, like Nathan Cleary, a couple of other players.
True.
Who else is injured? There's a few others. Even Latrell.
Would you
He's
have
in
had
the team.
Latrell in the team? Lomax or Suali'i? No?
No. There isn't anyone else.
Lomax has been like the best dragon
Yeah.
like this year, eh? Like every time he's had the ball, he's just been dangerous, right?
He's done stuff.
And so you're like, nah, give the man a chance.
How about this brother here? Homole Alakoatu. This week, had to backtrack on a post he put out 2 years ago saying that he's been day one's Maroons fan.
Wait, really?
And then apologize. They made him apologize. And
That's
I'm
so
like, man, you don't have to
mean.
apologize, bro. You can change your mind. It's okay. Like he came out in the media and said, "Oh, look, I was immature and childish." I was like, I wouldn't go as far as describing your comments.
I don't. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. If you are a big fan of something, right? You know, stick to it. Stick to it. You know, don't apologize for what you've loved.
Yeah.
Or don't apologize for something you've grown up loving and enjoying, right? You know, so yeah, I don't like that. I feel like he was made to. It sounds like
cancel culture.
Yeah,
at large.
You know, it's like, you know, apologize or you will be, you know, people will just look down on you or whatnot. I don't know how that works. It vexes me.
Which is crazy because how is he supposed to know that he was going to have the opportunity to play for the New South Wales? And even as a diehard Maroon supporter, if somebody, not they would obviously, ask me to play, I'm going to say yes. What do you mean?
Right.
If that was your dream, you're not going to go, nah, sorry.
Well, let's say Noah grows up and ends up playing for the Blues.
Oh.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, look, I'm still going to cheer for the Maroons, but I'm going to be there for him as well. But only as
I
my
don't know how that
son.
works out. Can you describe to me how you're going to cheer for the Maroons but be there for him at the same time?
Yeah, it's like this, you know, okay, sidetrack, okay. This is how I'm going to explain it. You know Taylor Swift and you know Travis Kelce, her partner. Travis Kelce's mom has 2 sons in, is it the NFL?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. And so when they were both in the championships last year, she wore a jacket that was like half one son's team and half the other son's team. And then she like hugged her son that won, and then he went off to celebrate. And then she hugged her son that lost.
Yeah, well, look,
I will cheer for my team that wins, and then I'll hug my son that loses. And I'll have a half and half jacket.
But you don't have a son in the other team.
yeah.
They're all my children.
I don't know how that works out because, you know, so she legitimately like
Yeah,
she has an
those are her
experience.
real sons, yeah.
But I liked your effort.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I liked how you were going.
They're my
with that.
family. So
Like you almost had me sold. At,
I just need another son, is what you're telling me.
I'll put my house in
Fine.
it. You'll be decked out in blue.
No.
Day one.
Oh.
and you're gonna have a matching scarf.
No, I know. Probably would too. Noah.
And my last one, actually, we're probably running well over time. My last one for this week was 50-cent train trips in Queensland starting in August.
How good is that? Okay,
Yeah,
explain
man.
to me, what does that entail?
It entails paying 50 cents for any trip on Queensland Rail.
But what I meant was like, okay, so 50 cents.
That's my family for $5, man.
You know, for those of you that don't know, right? For those of you that are not in the know, like, and you're like, what do you mean 50 cents? I'm representing the people
Oh,
that are going, what do you mean 50 cents?
50
Like,
cents to travel on the train per trip. Is that what
That's
you're
it.
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's a permanent thing?
6 months.
Oh, so it's for
6 months just to ease inflation.
I'm pretty sure they were saying in the comments too that that's like the election.
Oh yeah, that's
Run?
a period until
But,
the
like,
election, and then afterwards they're gone.
I'll take it. Like, who
Yeah.
cares?
6
At least
months.
they're doing something.
How good is that though?
I tram yesterday and it cost me $5 one way, $5 on the way back. That's $10. That could have been
$1.
$9.50 cheaper.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah,
That would've
$9 cheaper.
That would have been.
Maths. So
You
I'm
know,
all
I
here for
feel
it.
so much better asking that question now.
Yeah.
When you said $9.50
I know.
cheaper, I was like, yeah, you and I,
Yeah.
we rock it
For
proper.
one way.
Half and half.
I'll
half
edit
blues,
it out
half
though.
blues.
So much.
You're not going to edit out my questions though, eh? You would be like, pause, cricket. I'm going to roll with that. No, because I was like, you know, when you said 50 cents, right? I was pretty certain that people be going, what do you mean 50 cents? You know, is this like a permanent thing? Is it something that they're doing just to promote something for a couple of weeks or something like that?
6 months.
Nah.
Tell us about
And,
the
and
Yeah.
so our next segment is, and I'm toying between the two. Hypothetical questions. Man, again, I don't have a name for this segment, but Taylor brought to my attention before we started recording tonight a question that had me thinking. Like, you know, when you get a question and you think, man,
Easy.
choices are dire and crazy, and Yeah. So she proposed a question. I'll get you to start off with that question, and I'll have Joe answer it.
No pressure.
All right, what does that entail?
Okay, so person comes up to you. They say, "I'll give you $1 million right now, no strings attached. Your money in your bank, $1 million, or you can flip this coin and I'll give you $1 billion."
And if you go for the coin and doesn't
And you
go,
get tails,
you're
you get nothing.
No million, no billion.
Yeah, nothing.
no
empty-handed.
million, no billion.
50-50 chance at
That's-
$1 billion.
Right. Nah, see. Oh, see.
Like, stop there. Stop there. What's happening on the inside? Like, think about this. Step outside of the situation where you've been asked the question, and why is it so difficult to make that decision? You come into the equation with nothing. You've been offered $1 million with a prospect and chance of $1 billion. Why is that a hard decision?
Well, I don't think it's hard, but you pause because you want to weigh it up because it's intriguing, right? You can't just go. You don't go. I'm taking the $1 million. You have to like.
I can.
I'm taking it.
So I've come with nothing. What? $1 million?
Look,
Say no more.
Okay, like hear me out.
Hush, child.
Hear me.
Give it to me now.
Hear me out. It'll be like I'll take that moment to just go. Imagine flipping the coin. You know, I'll take the $1 million. I would take the $1 million, but I would actually think about, it's human nature, isn't it? To go, imagine flipping that coin. I just went through that motion again.
And then they'll let you flip it after to see if you would have got it or not after you take that $1 million.
Actually, if you after you taking that $1 million, would you like to see?
Nah.
Or are you just gonna walk away?
Oi. Imagine flipping it and getting $1 billion, but not getting
They
$1
do
billion.
that on Deal or No Deal, eh?
Right?
That's
Where they go to the
exactly
last
right.
case and they go, oh, well, let's have a look at the case that you've...
Yeah. If I was to, if I was put in that situation, I'd take the $1 million and walk away, and I wouldn't even worry about
Yeah.
that part there. I'll probably hop in the car, look for some coins.
Best of three. Best of three. Best of three. Up to 2 out of 5.
Like out of five. But yeah, man, $1 billion.
It is that deal or no deal mentality where you've got $13 over here, or your case could have, 70,000, and you go, well, I did come with nothing.
Right.
Like if I leave with nothing, am I worse off? But yeah, the right answer should be take the $1 million.
But wait. It's still perspective. We think it's the right answer,
Yeah, true.
but for a gambling person, it's like I'll take the gamble. Right. Well, not necessarily a gambling person, but there could be somebody that'll go, why not risk it? You're not losing anything.
Yeah.
I just have to look down at my sketches and go, I'll take the $1 million.
But
I'll have the $1 million. Perfect tail over.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, as you guys were saying, you've come with nothing. So you've put in that scenario. And then there's someone that'll go, I'm going to walk away with nothing anyway, but I was given that chance to flip
Oh,
a coin.
I see.
It's like,
So the opportunity is bigger than
Yeah.
the reward.
so I'm not losing anything,
That sounds so crazy.
but I'm not losing.
Yeah.
But you could rational that out on the spot.
Right.
If
Like
you only have
right
a minute
now-
to choose.
Right now, you're actually thinking about that.
Yeah. Do I love opportunity? Not that much. Just give me the money. It's like, I don't care if I had the opportunity. Just, hey.
But look, I'm just saying there's scenarios out there, and
Yeah.
one of those is that you could go, I came with nothing. So why not take a chance? And then yeah, there's a TikTok moment where like there's crickets, right?
And you're in your car with nothing, eh?
There's a Russell Westbrook meme going, do me a favor.
I
Get
swear,
out of here.
I swear, get out of here, man.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Oh, no. I would probably just take the $1 million. I wouldn't even. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, hey, yeah, man. Why would I jeopardize that? I'm
But you came with
outies.
nothing.
I came in with nothing. I came in.
You're not going
I want to leave with something. Please
I
give
could
me
leave with
something.
tears. I could leave with tears about the missed opportunity.
But you could very well leave with $1 billion.
And the thing is, I think what makes
Yeah.
it hard is the difference. It's not like you could get 1 million or flip for 2, because then you're like, oh, well, that's just,
Yeah,
I'll just
this-
have $1 million. That's a bill. That's a lot
That's
of
$1
millions in
billion,
between. Yeah.
Right? Like, didn't someone calculate the difference between a million and $1 billion?
Don't ask me.
No, it's
Not me. Not me.
no.
Please say no more.
$9.50.
No. No.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You're thinking about it too much.
It's like, oh. You kicked my dog. But
Heaps.
it's like $1 million and $1 billion. What does that entail? Dollars. If you look it up, there's a big difference, right?
Russell.
Like 1 hour, like $1 million, like a day.
Oh yeah, like 32 years.
32 years.
If $1 represented
Yeah.
a second or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Q Russell Westbrook. What did you say?
I think there's this memes of those dogs. They go, right, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on at least 3 of them. Okay? But I'm so glad we only have 3
What about
fans.
What about the Soto dog?
I'm so glad we only have 3 followers, right? Me, you, and you. Okay? I'm in the process, but it keeps declining me.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So hypothetical. Give me a hypothetical question. All right. So I'm busy editing Russell.
That's that laugh with your tongue out moment, eh?
I just did it, okay? See, like that. I laughed like that, but without my hand. Because I was, jeez. There it is. I don't laugh like la 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 la. Okay. Okay. That's not how it works. Don't edit this out. Okay. We're going to have cricket moments.
Bro, you laugh like the rock.
Oh, it's cooking.
Oh, man. All right. Hypothetical questions.
Hypothetical questions. I like that. You
Do you
know
have
what?
any scenario based?
I am bringing one in.
Yeah.
What do you
Right,
got?
when I get the chat. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your life.
No. This reminds me of when I got the giggles trying to answer the phone at work and I couldn't answer the phone because I kept laughing too much. Nah. Oh, that's good.
Oh, bro. Don't you ever do that dog thing again, bro?
That one, right? Honestly, that meme gets me all the
I know
time.
what?
You know, gets me all the time.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Oh, stop moving. Oh, sorry. Our producers just told us to stop moving.
oh, wait, was it just me or?
Because if we move too much, our 3 follow. Oh. All right, I've got a couple of questions. But I think I misunderstood the assignment, so these questions are just questions. It's just
Okay, so I'm all right. You know
Oh, no.
what? See, now I'm picturing Quickie Mart every time you drop the no.
Oh, no.
all right. Here's the first of 3 questions. If you pinch yourself and it hurts, are you too weak or too strong? Are you too weak or too strong?
If you pinch yourself, yeah, that's
And it hurts.
and it hurts.
So if you watch your own podcast,
Can you unfollow? But first, you need to follow.
oh, that's yeah. So that's
I'm gonna go with the glass half full idea. Yep, man, I'm tough.
Too strong.
yeah.
Man, I'm.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, tell it what.
I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go too weak.
You're too weak.
Yeah, I'm too weak. Because, like, this feels weird, but that's just your skin. Like, you just got weak skin. You know? You know what?
No, but you know what? You like. I like the way you rationalize it.
You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, next. Me.
You know what I mean?
Hey, brother. Hey. Oh, no.
Skin.
Because, skin. I was pinching myself that whole time. Not that hard.
To see if it.
Yeah, and it hurt. And I wasn't trying.
Wait, then that means you were scared.
Yeah, I'm just too scared.
You
I'm just
said,
a baby.
I was pinching myself the whole time, but not that hard.
Yeah, true.
But no, actually,
But if I'm not trying that hard and it hurt, that's got to be a weak
that's
thing.
a
You know
weak
what I
thing,
mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm not trying. Imagine if I tried, I'd be crying.
Now to make you stronger, because you'd have the fortitude to push on. If you tried.
Would it be weak to know that you were strong enough to make yourself hurt, so you stopped?
Yeah.
Are you just strong mentally? Sorry. Clip that.
Don't be sorry.
Cut it out.
Keep it. Keep it.
I promise I will edit.
No, you know those. Okay, then if you promise you're going to edit.
Oh, I see where you're going with that one.
Yeah, like it's your mental.
Don't edit.
Mentally strong, physically weak. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. My second question: if you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn?
If you're draining color out of it, does it go white?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, does it? I don't know. Dark purple, maybe.
Yeah, I thought purple too.
Last question. Now listen, I'm going to try and say this at the straight face. I want you to listen to every word. If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does the 5th one enjoy it?
Sorry.
Does he? Don't know.
Well,
Like if the 4 suffer, is there a 5th one? It's like
Love
actually
it.
enjoy
here.
it. Oh, not bad.
Not bad.
I read that and I
Time
was
to
like,
myself.
oh, shucks.
I'm still trying to get past choking a Smurf,
Yeah.
and then you throw me that hammer.
Man, I missed the assignment big time.
Nah,
No $1 million. No billion.
But you know what? I want to prepare myself for the next one. I like that. I like the $1 billion one, and I want to leave it with: if you're cleaning the vacuum, are you the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, that's good.
Right. But the Smurf,
Like a brain spin.
the Smurf thing. You said draining them.
Yeah.
You said draining color.
Yeah.
So they'll go white.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the Smurfs. So
I needed
I
you
don't
to
know.
elaborate.
I don't know what they're like.
Well, no, they're decent. they're good people.
Oh, does the angry one go red? No way.
Smoke comes out of his ears, though.
Oh, that's right.
I've seen it. Oh, in the cartoon.
Just
I
in real life.
gotta clarify.
You know, there's a theory. There's a theory about Smurfs, right? That the Smurfs are communists.
Oh, with the one Smurfette.
Socialism, where everything is owned by,
Yeah.
you know. So
They share
and,
things,
and
eh?
the head is red in red.
Papa
He's the
Smurf.
only one that's dressed in red, right? And so everything that is in the Smurf village belongs to the Smurf village. No one is their own. There's no room for capitalism within the community, and democracy comes by way of Gargamel and Azrael. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Communism. It's a good thing. Says no one in America.
Anyway.
Anyway, I digress.
Anyway.
We move
That's
on.
that segment. Nice and short. Comment if you want to keep that one. Can you comment on this podcast that you're on? All right. And then this next segment is one that I have trolled the pages of Reddit to bring to you. I have not shared these stories with you, but I want to get your opinion on these 3 stories. We'll go through them one at a time. So basically, these are real life scenarios. I've cropped out the names of the writers to protect their identities. But Ella, could you pop the first one up? We're going to discuss this. So this one was a post that appeared. And I want to get your thoughts on this. Shortchanging a McDonald's drive-through to make cash. And this goes for not just us here in this podcast, but those of you who may be trolling YouTube late at night and want to comment. As a teenager, I worked at Macca's, and most shifts I would be at the first window taking orders and payment. I shortchanged most cars $1 to $2 and keep a tally, and at the end of my shift, take it from the till. I would easily take $100, and on the weekend, way more. What are we thinking? Is that indicative of the generation that... Nah, I think stealing's been around for a long time.
Yeah, look,
Pretty ballsy, though.
that is ballsy.
Cameras everywhere. You'd have to have...
I mean, one, it's giving illegal, but 2, it's giving kind of smart for them because 1, you are still giving change. So camera-wise, they're seeing you give change. And if that person, 1, it's almost too dark to check your change. Also, you're driving, so you're stressed, or at least I am when I'm ordering McDonald's. So if they're not checking, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but that's an easy way to get away. My thing is, where's he putting it? That's my issue with the plan.
Is it
Just the
smart?
layout, the logistics.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty ballsy thing to put out there.
Well, if the question is, is it smart? Yeah, it's smart. The answer definitely, I'd say, is smart.
Is it right?
If the question is it right? The answer would definitely be no.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
you're still shortchanging people,
Yes, you're still stealing.
right? So at the end of the day, people are getting shortchanged. I think that's the thing I would...
Stealing. It's crazy, yeah.
What? Where would you put it if it was stealing food? Or nappies?
Or like for your family. Like you stealing it because you need them.
For those things. Like, where... Is there a line that's still drawn on that? Or sorry, I digress. I'm moving along from the question.
No, that's fine. That's a good area.
But I think the answer is smart, and I think if he can get away with it, I guess that's up to him or her. But is it right? People are still getting shortchanged. It's not like you're stealing from a corporation.
Yeah, that'd be different for me. If he was stealing from McDonald's, I'd probably care less.
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
care
like,
less
well,
about it. But when the
these
idea
are real
is,
people.
like, there's people that came in to buy food for their fam bam, right? And so you're driving away. Imagine if they were on their last $10.
Yeah.
And their child was like, please, remember you promised I'll score that try and you can give me a Big Mac. And you only had $10 and you got shortchanged. Just something, just throwing it out there.
Half of the time it's cheaper to get takeout than it is sometimes to make a meal at home as well. Like,
Facts.
do you remember those Coles things like dinner for under $10 for your family of 5, and now it's like meat's $10, brother.
Yeah.
And everyone's still hungry after dinner.
Milk and butter.
Yeah, I agree.
I have that issue. Always hungry after dinner. But no, that's something. And then do you draw the line with stealing food for your family? I don't know why I went there, but please don't TikTok or meme me.
Don't hurt me.
No, I think it's a good one because a lot of people would find themselves in that position where they're, definitely, whether it's food or not, I personally wouldn't do it at all. Yeah, but thank God I've never been in that position to be confronted with that scenario playing out. But yeah, whether it's right, no. Is it smart? Yeah, but that catches up, hey. Scenario 2. Oh, I think this is about a disgruntled girlfriend who was not happy with her boyfriend being on his phone. I, 23 female, had been dating my boyfriend, 24, male for almost 2 years. Today we went out to the mall and a few stores for a couple of things we need. Something about my boyfriend is he's deeply obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! What is that?
That's that cartoon that they do the cards.
Oh, okay.
And they flip the cards to show what their strengths and weaknesses are.
He's always on his phone or looking at his cards. I've had a few conversations on how I feel like he's always on his phone. Well, we were almost done with the shopping and we walked into a shop and I asked him, can you please not be on your phone in here and just be here with me? He acknowledged what I said and agreed. Throughout the store, he was on his phone multiple times. I constantly had to stop and wait or just walk away from him. Obviously, I got upset. Then in the car, when I was talking about it, he told me I was being controlling and he can do what he wants. That he's selling things and needs
to respond.
Which he can easily do at home. So am I the A for telling him not to go on his phone? 23 and 24. Thoughts?
The controlling part is so triggering. Like, it's them saying, like, you're controlling, I can do whatever I want. Like, fair. Like, pop off, king, do whatever you want with your life. But also, like, if you're in a relationship with someone, you're in a team, married or not, even just dating, that's 2 years they've put in. That's a lot of work. So, like, I think if he loves it so much and he's deeply obsessed with it, here's me just being mad at him. I don't even know. Whoa, calm down. If he's, like, deeply obsessed with it, then she should try and find a way to understand why he loves that so much if she loves him. And then he should also realize that, like, it's not controlling that she wants to spend time with him. And undivided attention isn't something I think we give out much these days because we have devices so easily available to us.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, he needs to stop looking at it from a point of view of, like, you're just controlling me. I'm an adult. When really she's saying, I want to spend time with you. That's my take.
In the store.
Yeah, no, that it's an interesting one.
There's a couple of things that are missing from the story, though. Her actual set of behaviors around phone use as well. Like, it's all very good that he has this. She's able to report on how he's on his phone all the time. I wonder if she is, like, you know, and maybe he's. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but maybe he's responding to her being on the phone as well.
Yeah, true.
Well, hit the
Phones
Magnum
altogether though.
The Magnum PI in me, you know, is coming out right now and triggered the controlling part, which is triggering. She mentioned that he's always on Yu-Gi-Oh and whatnot, and then he would be dipping in and out of his phone throughout, which is getting her a bit angsty. And he would then respond afterwards that I'm selling stuff. So she didn't mention any of that part until how he responded. So there's half a story going on here.
Yeah, true.
Where she's saying it's only just a Yu-Gi-Oh, but if his response is, yeah, I'm selling stuff, we're not getting the full story, and she seems to be holding back on what actually may be the real reason he's actually on the phone, but she just wanted to vent. That I'm trying to suss that part out because.
But I agree. Like, if your partner says get off the phone, just get off the phone.
Yeah, get off the phone.
Don't even go into the car and ask. You know.
But here's the thing, though.
I'm an adult. I'm good.
Here's the thing, though. If she hasn't mentioned that he's on the phone because he's selling things and customers are getting back to him and he needs to respond to them. Because she hasn't mentioned any of that. She's only mentioned that he's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan and he's always like checking out his cards. But at the end of the whole thing, his response was, I'm selling goods and stuff. So you start to think, okay, was he on the phone because he's selling goods and stuff? Because he's like, oh, you're being controlling because you already know that I have things that I need to be able to sell and whatnot. Is there something that she's not mentioning? But in saying that, just stay off the phone if you're being in that moment.
Something that you said that made me go, whoops, is that I also, and I can only speak for girls that are like me that do this, because I'll just be vulnerable. I'll do the sitting on my phone, Jerome, husband, sitting on his phone, and we're both scrolling, mine's having the time of our life, and then I'll go, sweet, I'm done, and I'll pop that down, and I'll go, why are you always on your phone? Yeah. Why are you always on you never give me attention. So also, you know, is she, exactly like you said, where is she out on it? Because you can be very blinded when you're annoyed at someone, even if you're doing something similar. I
think the best course of action is just to set the boundaries with the person. Just go, oh, look, let's not be offended with each other when we ask each other to put our phones away. So
is she the A or is she not the A?
It's inconclusive. I don't have enough to go on.
If I'm going off just the information giving, I'm going not the A. Not today.
No, you might be. Yeah, no.
I hate sitting on the fence, I really hate sitting on the fence because I feel like there's half of it that she's not bringing to light when she's talked about that one whole segment and his response is, I'm selling stuff.
Maybe it's just a communication thing. They just need to talk more. They need to talk this out. Because if he had said that in the first place, when she first asked him, would it have been a different response from her?
Right.
You know? Find them right now. I need to talk to them.
Yeah. Can we call them? Just hey, you're on line 2.
Man, wouldn't that be cool? Like, just being able to call them. We need more viewers, though.
More than 3, yeah.
More than the 3.
More
just
than the
one
3
more
of
will be
us.
fine.
More than the 3 of us.
Then the last scenario, so not the A. Not
enough to be the A.
All right, this one's crazy. Am I the A for telling my coworker to look? I, a 28-year-old female, asked a coworker if my mouth was dry since we're work friends and thought nothing of it. Instead of a yes or no, he responds peculiarly, stating that he has a girlfriend. He looked at me as if I was crossing a line. That threw me off because I didn't think my question would ever make someone feel like they needed to guard themselves. He quickly tells me to ask someone else. I was so confused and couldn't believe he was serious. Afterward, I told him that was weird and uncalled for since I'm not into him. Am I the A for thinking that was extremely weird and calling him out? I never want to cross anyone's boundaries, but I'm not in their relationship, and it felt like projection to me. That's a weird one. Hey, buddy, can you have a look at my lips dry? Sorry, mate. I've got a girlfriend.
The worst part is that she said, "Is my mouth dry?"
Is my mouth dry? Okay.
Did he open his mouth and stick his tongue out?
Can we just check? Like,
I heard from a friend who had a friend whose friend used that as a pickup line.
Oh, really?
Around that sort of area, I was like, so I don't blame the reaction because it's like, I've actually, the question, like, my tongue tastes funny.
What about it? What's
That's
is
the
that
line.
is that a line?
That's the line.
Oh,
like,
wow.
my tongue tastes funny. Do you think my tongue tastes funny?
You see a doctor. Do I look like a physician?
No, but people have actually used that.
True.
I
That's-
kid you not.
that's horrible. That's a
it's a
bad
terrible.
one.
It's a terrible one, but it's actually been used.
Wow.
So when it's like, is my mouth dry? It's like,
Does my mouth look dry? Yeah.
I just feel like, sis, just have a drink of water anyway. Like, it's just giving, like, now that he's said, no, I've got a girlfriend. She's going, oh, whoa, buddy, I wasn't into you. But
Do you think
also,
she
why are
thought
you asking
She
me?
thought much of herself, like to be
Yeah.
so offended by
I
his
think-
response.
yes.
I don't know her, but I think she's into him.
Yeah.
And I think she's backtracking.
Yes.
Sis, your mouth.
Yes. You're right. Like,
Your mouth is dry. No, there's nothing else you could have used. Your mouth is dry. Okay.
it's like,
Must be the tongue piercing.
stay away from Cairo.
Yeah.
No, and yeah, that's a weird one. And what was he? I reckon he senses that there's something
Yeah.
weirdly going on, which is why he responded that way.
Mm-hmm. I would want my husband to respond that way.
Mm.
If he came home and said, "Oh, my coworker asked me," I'd be like, "Whoa, she better take a step back. You better tell her her breath was stink. Like, you better not check."
Your reaction should have been this.
Yeah, it's not dry, but so, like, I don't know. And I trust him. So
So
So what's your reaction? How are we supposed to respond?
sorry.
For the men out there, man, who get asked this all the time, how are we supposed to respond?
just go drink some water.
Mm.
Right? And I'm glad that you just said that because it's like, sis, why would you ask?
Yeah,
Yeah,
know,
man. I
it's
think she
like-
got snapped,
yeah,
Yeah.
I
got
do.
caught out.
Right? It's like, there is no water in this whole building. Is my mouth dry? But it's along those lines, right? Like, seriously,
Yeah,
that gave me those vibes. Like,
Got a mint.
it gave me
What's up, going?
it's along those lines, right? And it was like, it gave me those vibes.
Yeah.
As soon as it was like, is my mouth dry? You're like,
Were you working in the Sahara
Ew,
Desert?
brother. What's he supposed to do? What is it like? Actual? Okay, let's pretend he doesn't have a girlfriend at home. How is he supposed to check in the workplace? Is he having a look in there? Yeah, stick your finger in.
take a swab. Is he like, I think you need some
50%.
vitamin C
You need to get out of my face.
and take a bit more fish oils. No, seriously, like the question in itself is, kiss me, you fool.
Yeah.
Sounds like she had a bit of a
It's my
moment.
mouth.
You're fired. Don't you ever lick my mic.
Hey, I didn't even look.
Playback.
Nah, slow motion, playback slow motion. And you'll see the distance. I didn't even score that try.
Try confirm. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, snap. So I've never heard that one. Tongue taste, mouth dry.
Oh,
Oh, there have been some shockers.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So yeah, no, I think she's the A
Yeah, agree.
yeah.
Here.
She's
for
a
putting him in that situation.
hidden A.
And then
He probably feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
yeah, and then what do you call it nowadays? Where you deflect or
Yeah,
their
deflecting.
terms? Is that
Projecting, deflecting,
projecting?
yeah.
Harassment. Straight harassment.
Also, I've said some pretty, like, stupid stuff because, like, I just talk without thinking. And if I, not that I ever would, but if I ever asked somebody, is my mouth dry? And they responded with, I'm taken. My response isn't, I don't even like you, fool. It's, I'm so sorry that
Right,
I'm so
yeah.
strange that I asked you
I know
that.
it's weird,
Right,
but
like it's like
you're the only one here to ask. Like I need your.
It's life or death.
Yeah, yeah.
nah. See, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
absolute sense.
And what if you turned around and said, "Yeah, it's flaky ass." Like, so you need help. You need someone to hold your mouth down. Imagine if he did that. Hey.
It's like,
Bro, you'd be offended for other reasons.
And then
though.
he's the a-hole, isn't
Yeah.
he? After that.
Well, is he?
Well,
he
no,
though?
he's not. He's not. Oh. If he says it's flaky, it's a bit mean.
That's flaky ass.
well,
You need.
what was the outcome then?
You need some-
Like if you asked the question, what? maybe-
Yeah, how do you respond?
Like, what was she thinking his response would be? Like, it's
Sorry, man.
beautiful.
I keep shaking this head.
Yeah. Okay. No, she's the A for that.
Yeah.
Absolute A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Absolute A who leaves the details out.
Yeah. She's using that on someone else.
She
You
thought,
just know
oh.
it. That's in her bank.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, she's the apple.
Yeah.
All right, so those are my segments. I'm not too sure where we're going to go from here, but any thoughts about any of that? What do we keep? What do we add? Do we scrap the whole lot?
No, I like that, and I like the question, the hypothetical. I think the hypothetical is good.
The mind bender.
Yeah.
I like the Reddit ones too. I like
the Reddit
low-key
ones.
judging people from
Yep.
far away where they can't hurt me.
Yeah.
I think helping them is more appropriate.
Yeah, so true.
Helping the mess
So true.
with a hypothetical situation.
Also, if you posted it, you're asking, so I'll
Yeah.
help you.
Well, that's it. Like if it's on there, we sort of just respond accordingly to how we feel about the situation, and we have different perspectives. Look, the question about the $1 billion. Who would have thought they would have to stop and think about, hey, we're coming in there with nothing. Why not?
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Yeah. I wouldn't even blink. Thank you.
Here's my bank details.
There's no.
Ta-da.
Wow, what an opportunity. Shall I?
Wow, there are people that actually, would consider it,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
and they do. I've seen people walk in and put $500 on a dog,
Oh my
and
gosh.
a greyhound.
I just saw a story about
No
a
judgment.
20 no judgment.
Sorry.
A 25-year-old who came out to speak out against gambling
Mm.
because he had lost like $400,000
Wow.
gambling because he started from the age of 18. Like he'd follow all the boys to the pub, and then all of the old guys would be like gambling on the pokies, and then he started on sports bet and like all these things. And I just thought $400,000. So yeah, somebody like that might just go,
That's crazy.
well,
Yeah.
take that
Well,
risk.
Yeah, you're right. And people can, and they do. That's scary. 400,000.
400, he's only 25.
Wow.
Like that's not. I don't make that without trying to make that. That's crazy.
Any highlights for the week coming ahead?
State of O.
Yes.
State of Origin, yes.
State of O.
That's
definitely.
crazy that you guys are excited for that, considering you're gonna lose. Oh,
I like
sorry,
that,
just
eh?
kidding.
Okay. I like that. Just hearing it from a Queensland fan, I like that. That's positive noise, for good banter.
Yeah.
And I'll eat my words next time if
Oh.
we lose.
Nah, it's just a game.
Yeah,
It is. I enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is.
I'm going to 660 on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Where are they playing?
They're doing the whole. I think it's called the Grassroots Tour, and it's like their way of kind of like giving back, and they're only playing at like small pubs.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so they started in New Zealand, and then they just like surprised announced an Australian tour, and they're just going to like literally out in nowhere and going there. But the one for the Gold Coast is down at Miami Marquetta.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so they're playing there on Saturday.
Wow,
I
that'll
think.
be cool.
Is it free? Or is
No, yeah, I had to buy tickets, but it wasn't too
Wow.
bad, to be fair.
That's a pretty nice surprise, hey?
Yeah,
That's really awesome.
so I'm really keen for that.
660.
I'm a late bloomer when it comes to 660.
So, but that was their
Awesome
address, eh? Was that the number of
660,
their
yeah.
address?
Yeah, Otago
When they were
In Dunedin?
Scarfies? When they were Scarfies,
Scarfies.
eh?
Scarfies, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
cool. They're doing a lot of like covers of other people's songs on the tour.
Oh, how cool is
Yeah,
that?
so they did like Outcast, So Fresh, So Clean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like they're just stepping
Wow.
out, and like people are requesting, and then they practice and they do it live. And it's giving like a studio vibe.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Man.
Oh, there you go. 660.
Yeah.
660.
And here we go. Oh,
State of Origin, yeah.
So it's the one time I'm heading out for the year, so
Man.
should be good.
That should be good. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
But yeah, Joe, did you want to talk about music at all?
Yeah, hey, look, like I think there's. Let me start.
Or shall we?
But we
Next week.
we can do that. Next week. We can do another time. Just something to think about. Like your one song, or maybe top 3. Come back to me about it. Your Blaze of Glory song. When you're standing in the front line, right, and you have your rifle in one hand, and there's a DJ behind you guys.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey DJ, I want you to play this one song for me because you know that you're gonna be the first to run out against all odds
The battle.
onto the battlefield, knowing that you're not going to come back. What's that one song that you would have your DJ play for you? Not the song you play at your funeral, the song that you're going to be running
Pump you up.
down, like they'll pump you up. People say it's a fight song, but this is your Blaze of Glory song.
All right, we'll add that to the segment next week for those of us who are watching ourselves.
All 3 of us.
But don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, whatever the platform is. We really appreciate you tuning in, either to the whole thing, which is appreciated, or to the bits and pieces that I put out there. Yeah, really appreciate it. Next week we'll talk about 660 and music for the battle.
Yeah, Blaze of Glory.
But let us know what should be kept and what should be left out.
I think so. We'll
Sunday.
have moments like this.
Mom, not again. Stop calling this number.
Anyway, that's us. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate
Bye.
you. So.